Hi, and welcome to our next junior relations video. In this video, we're going to get a little bit more advanced and talk about the features of a straight line graph. Right, we have one example to do in this video. We're going to use the rule y equal to 2x minus 3. We're going to draw a two-dimensional straight line graph, and then we're going to chat about the three features you need to be aware of. Right, we're going back a few videos. We're going back to setting up a table. I know in the last video we showed you a technique where we didn't use a table, and if you're comfortable with that, that's all good. Go ahead and not use the table, but I'm going to go back and draw a table just to remind us this is still a very useful idea. So we've picked some x values from 0 to 4, and we are going to select and work out the y values. So let's work out the y values. What we did is we substituted each x value into the rule, starting with x is 0. 2 times 0 is 0, minus 3 makes negative 3. That gave us a y value of negative 3. When x was 1, 2 times 1 is 2, minus 3 is negative 1 for y. When x is 2, 2 2s are 4, minus 1 makes y equal to 1. And so on right up to x is 4. When x was 4, we went 2 times 4 is 8. 8 minus 3 gave us a y value of 5. So this is just a game of drawing a table from a rule. Now we're going to go to our Cartesian plane and we're going to plot these points. So the first point, 0, negative 3. Don't go anywhere in the x direction and go down 3 in the y. 1, negative 1, which means go across 1 and down 1. 2, 1, which is out 2, up 1, 3, 3, out 3, up 3, and 4, 5 is out 4 and up 5. So here is our straight line graph. Y is equal to 2x minus 3. Right, now that we know how to draw it and we've got our graph sitting on our Cartesian plane, let's talk about the features of this graph. There are three important features. A feature is like something that's important about the graph, something that you notice, something you've spotted. So a graph has three key features that are important to identify. The first, and we've already chatted about this before, is called the gradient. The gradient is the steepness of the line. Now in this example, we can see it's rising up 2 and running along 1, rising up 2, running along 1. So the gradient of this graph is 2 over 1. Now 2 over 1 is just 2. So this graph has a gradient of 2. And you probably have identified that from the formula. The formula is y equal to 2x minus 3 for this particular straight line graph. And you've probably spotted that the gradient was 2 straight away. So we can identify one of the features from the formula. Okay, the second key feature is the y-intercept. And again, we've spoken about this. This is where the graph crosses the y-axis. And in this graph, the graph crosses at negative 3 on the y-axis. And again, the coordinate, remember, is x, y. So if I say what's the coordinate of the y-intercept, please tell me inside brackets 0, negative 3. Don't go anywhere in the x direction and go down 3 in the y direction. Now again, you've probably spotted that by looking at the graph and seeing that the y-intercept is the negative 3, the value of c. So again, you can identify the second feature on the graph from the rule. Right, well the third feature we haven't spoken about is called the x-intercept. It's where the graph crosses the x-axis. And you can see in this graph it's somewhere between 1 and 2. Looks to be halfway. The coordinate of this x-intercept is 1.5, 0. So it is exactly halfway between 1 and 2. Now here's a quick way to find it from the rule, because if you look at the rule, there's nothing in the rule that tells us 1.5. We've got a gradient, we've got a y-intercept, we don't have an x-intercept in the rule. So here's a quick way to find the x-intercept. Put the formula 2x minus 3 equal to 0 and solve it. So we're going to add 3 to both sides to get 2x is equal to 3. We're going to divide both sides by 2, and that gives us our 1.5, which is our x-intercept. All right, hey, thanks for watching.